Cool. So, yeah, yesterday was fun watching some of the endings. So, gonna try and go ahead, probably repeat the endings I did yesterday as well, and gonna see about doing pretty much everything except for probably not gonna do the really long ending for the broom closet. I mean, I know that's not technically an ending, but apparently something happens if you stay in there forever and then keep going back. That one seems to take a really long time.
This is the story of a man named...
And probably not gonna do well, 100% I'm not gonna do the art ending, but I am gonna try to do everything else. So yeah, should be fun.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's something I'm quickly trying to set up.
He couldn't find a trace of his
I don't quite remember which one I have to start with though. Kind of sort of was over here. What the hell? Oh well. I guess I'm gonna be doing a bunch of endings anyway, so probably start that one after anyway.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping
Broom
he might
closet.
find an answer.
That one's
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs.
ending involves a lot of just standing around aimlessly.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the
Yeah, so I've done a few of these endings quite a few times. I actually never remember the freaking passcode.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Alright. So,
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
I always love this room.
Of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and
room reminds me of either Cerebro or the Architect room in The Matrix.
This mind control facility.
It's kind of like a cross between the two.
It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I love the narrator in this game.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Apparently so.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh,
Just gonna go for the happiness ending there, but I kind of had a last second change of heart.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until this
Hooray!
Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're going to die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the
I love how they have all this set up.
everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. Almost hate to go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. you have left to survive. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending. Just you.
Oh, goodbye, employee 427.
To your frail life. Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
Never actually noticed that's actually the numbers I like to use on my
All a part of the journey.
my screen name too. So
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in.
it's kind of a nice little coincidence there. Oh, and there we go. I'm dead. Alright, cool.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Looks like normal office. 427. It's weird. I don't think I've ever had narrator say that before. Ooh, there we go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Gonna do something else.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced
Just
I want
for
something
you.
bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
There's the blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I don't know, dude. I want to walk through the blue door, though.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
But blue door.
Stanley walked through the red. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay. I'm gonna stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say,
say
you
1.
benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I love this.
I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Friggin' leaderboard. love having a TV this big though. Holy crap. That aspect ratio though is 21:9 or something. Maybe it is 16. I love that he's dead last.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated
What?
to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
This game's so messed up.
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
So it literally does this for about 2 hours or so. And then it adds something else. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing that for 4 hours. There's actually a
single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
there's actually another ending that
Your input was extremely valuable. Oh hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
so there's actually another ending for that if you take the time to do the 4 hours that he said.
At last, the one thing
I love that it's Minecraft.
absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stan. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
I love the house that he builds. Like,
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
I don't know. I mean, if I load in my if I load on the server that my roommate's running for Minecraft, I feel like this is like ridiculously inadequate there.
Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining. Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. You brought a light? Oh, no, this is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh wow. I love that you can actually hear the zombies and spiders there. Yeah. Sorry, I just had to get more comfortable.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't do any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
To those of you familiar with Portal, I think there's a theory online for a bit about the narrator from Stanley Parable being GLaDOS, mainly because of this.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through anymore.
Oh well. Pushing noises. Ah. So, yeah, this area is pretty interesting. It's like super creepy. Ooh, light. Oh, it's only a little bit. Oh, okay, here we go. I always forget about this area. Alright, for timing purposes, I think I'm gonna skip over the endings that I did that were done yesterday. So that's gonna be so it's Confusion, Coward, Insanity, um, I can't remember all the ones I did, but yeah, I'm probably just gonna do a few endings right now. There we go.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
We're off. Off. Oh, can't turn my own computer off, damn it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I always loved this one. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Just jumped out the window.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the mold until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
I'm only going to do this one once. I don't want to go back and hit the other option. So, let's see. Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely. lightly, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long I
Alright,
can maintain.
I'm gonna try and set something else up real quick.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old, and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable, and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong, and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
Alright, let's see. Okay, there's another one I wanted to try to do right now, but apparently even though I set it up, it's not there anymore. Okay, that's awesome. Alright, well, I'm going to switch over to mouse and keyboard because the controller was starting to get a little bit weird.
Shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
There it is. So the ending I'm setting up with that's probably going to be the last ending I do. So the few more endings I'm going to go through.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
So the see, there's Cold Feet and Courage, for those of you who know all the endings. For obvious reasons, I'm not doing either of those. I'm probably gonna neglect doing the Zending as well, considering those ones do contain a bit of a more sensitive subject matter that I'm not really willing to get into right now anyway, so. But yeah.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You
I love that it's apartment number 427. Oh, I can't move or anything.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands
Hey, I
hard
forgot
work.
this ending
Every
is
button that he pushes
weird.
is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press
Look at him
H.
there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might
I don't know,
even feel
buddy.
sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So, he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world,
Oh,
he
good.
began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
They said it. They said it.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Well, nothing happens if I don't do it, so...
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way
No,
that he'll
door went away.
understand that every second he remains here, he's elected
Oh,
to kill
never mind,
himself?
turn into a different
How
door.
can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? Suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, this time you'll see. Maybe he'll stop. And I tried again. Stanley pushed a button.
What the hell?
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And
I love how dark this game likes to get sometimes. Like, Jesus Christ. Ooh, different hallway.
when Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So this one... Not sure what I'm going to do yet.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
This thing is hilarious.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I love that there's like all these extra rooms too that are literally just here just to exist. Whoa, somebody really loves money.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I think I'll just do the regular ending right now.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to
Yes.
each bore the number of an employee.
Architect Cerebro Room.
Co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated
Little catwalk
to
up there.
blindly?
From the confusion ending.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machine...
And off. And no, I can't see anything. Hooray! Up, up, up. There's a line. There's a line. Oh, I can't walk forward anymore.
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And
Yay.
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-worker
No,
gone?
that's why I
How
couldn't
had
walk
he been
any
freed from the machine's grasp?
further.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. this. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will.
I really like the Source engine.
And that was
Like,
all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon
the level of detail that the Source engine allows with like minimal resource usage is amazing.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
And Stanley was happy until he realized that he didn't have a job and no way to provide for himself. Okay, I believe it's this one.
If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Alright, so I'm gonna do one more ending and then I should be able to finish that sequence. So
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
let's see.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
So
boss's office.
this one, I always like having fun with this ending. You have to time it just right though.
Okay, I think we all...
There we go. And back down the stairs I go. Just gonna backtrack all the way. I love it that you basically just lock the narrator in the boss's office too. It's like the only time in the game where he doesn't just constantly talk. And that door is open now. So 426. You are now leaving. So this part is gonna kind of suck though. Just can't do an elevator, so I just have to walk all the way up the stairs. $56. $7. $8. Oh God, I can't see anything. Oh, there we go. It's 59, so one more set of stairs. Haha. Escape. I cannot see a damn thing. not moving forward anymore. Oh, okay, I guess I hit the ending. Alright, and there we go. Welcome, Stanley, to Heave. Pretty sure it's supposed to say heaven. I love this song that's being chanted. Yeah, it's as many buttons as I can ever want. If you listen closely to the song, it's just the word buttons being chanted over and over again. Yeah, I think there's only like a couple endings left anyway now. So, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna do the museum ending.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, so this is the last one that I'm doing right now.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Because the other ones that I didn't do today and weren't done yesterday,
There was not a single
those ones
feeling a wave of
are a
disbelief.
tad bit.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
I think
office.
I'm not completely okay with doing those anyway, so
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
yeah.
Here's the door, just go.
That was weird. Just really did not want to hit that button there.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Light
Facility.
is on. Call extension 914 immediately. Escape!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Oh.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
If you say so, buddy.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
I don't completely know what the point of this thing is.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
I love this.
Stanley was already dead
So
from the moment he hit start.
here's the full layout. Stanley's office, all the way down to the 2 doors. I love everything they put into this. The credits. I seriously love how this game was just designed to mess with the player as much as possible. Warzone. I love they did that. The office. Early version of the lounge. Yeah, this whole area is huge. I don't know if I'm gonna fully explore everything. What is this? This the exit? Oh, okay.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
But I think that's a good place to call it. As soon as it loads in again, I'll just exit out the game. Oh. I always forget that one doesn't show the loading screen. Ooh, real quick.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The whiteboard ending. Alright, well, might jump on in a little bit with a different game, but yeah, that's it for Stanley Parable for right now. So thanks for watching.